The letter has reached its recipient. Shall we inform Sir Donovan, Master? A person of import, I take it. Very well. I will lead the way.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way. We've got goblins!
We cannot be too careful. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. Early Griffin gets the worm.
Seems naught ever goes right.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
No harm in picking a few.
Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to bet.
Can anyone hear me? Please! I need help! This one's ours, and make no mistake. I'd thought I was done for.
Aye, it was a near thing. How are you feeling?
I think I'll be all right. But if you hadn't come for me, Thanks, Ian.
Save your thanks, Norbert. I'm your brother. And I ought to have come sooner.
From where I'm standing, all that matters is that you made it in time. Anyway, I'm eager to be rid of this place. Let's return to the village, shall we? The sooner the better. I've got to deliver these medicinal herbs to the people who need them.
Aye, you'll hear no complaints from me. Let's be off then.
We ought to avoid combat if we can. Our priority is to see our charge delivered safely.
That's it!
This is nice. I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
A fantastic find! Would that my master from beyond the rift were blessed with such good fortune.
and tarred, be sure to avoid them. Inflame. This route has seen better days, but there's no sense lamenting it. We'll just have to take the long way round.
Forgive me if I do not jump for joy. Good thing I was standing here, eh?
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
As a matter of fact, now that I think on it, none in our party are healers.
Have you considered becoming a mage yourself, Master? Might we not take an ox cart, Arisen?
Back at last. That was an ordeal.
Aye, I'm exhausted, but I can rest after I've delivered these herbs. I'll be back soon.
Good on you. Just take care, all right? You wonder why I don't follow him? So long as he stays away from that forest, he'll be fine on his own. When my brother told me he was going to fetch those herbs, I refused to join him. Said it was too dangerous. What with the monsters acting strangely of late. And I was right. But mayhap none of this would have happened had I only gone with him. My brother is always the one taking the initiative, while I stand around with my hands in my pockets. But today's misadventure showed me that the path forward is the one with fewer regrets. Even when you can't be sure where it leads. We managed to save Norbert, and perhaps that's all that matters. Still, I can't help but wonder if I couldn't have spared him some of the pain and fear he suffered. If I'd only steeled myself sooner. So from now on, I'm going to trust in my own instincts. Ne'er again will I let fear stop me from doing what I know to be right.
Sir Ian was rather hard on himself, methinks. He saved his brother just as much as we did. We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
It was a fascinating tale those soldiers outside the palace were discussing.
Regarding the Queen Regent and an important personage, you mean?
Aye. Tellys, her ties to this figure from the neighbouring country have a romantic...
This is not an encounter I can see.
Do not waste this time. Press home our advantage.
Like fast. Now for it, now for.
No quarrel here.
On my way. Look out, Arisen. We're under attack.
I am grateful to you.
Master, we ought to hit the field and prepare the officers taken from us. When our curatives run out, we're done for.
I'm not sure. See, this is the point of our
Initiative, I'll have you know.
We must assess the situation. How many of us can go back?
Remain calm. Heedlessness will not better our situation. You'll not live to regret this.
Prison, are you alright? First and foremost, we want to knock us off balance. We're supposed to be the target when lying prone.
I'd not dare attempt such a feat alone. Together, I think we can manage it.
you again, sir. You don't know how grateful I am to you.
Ah, you've returned. How did you fare on the journey to Melv? Splendid! You've been an immense help, I must say. The cart reached its destination safe and sound, and from the tell of it, you even rid the road of a few monsters. You've certainly earned a reward, my friend. Here you are.
Ox cart seems a convenient choice for longer journeys. I see no harm in making use of them as needed, Master.
True enough.
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my granddaughter that medicine in Melv? I thought so. She's not stopped talking of her adventure since she arrived home. You have my sincerest thanks for aiding her. That girl's always running off on some fool's errand or other, for all my chiding. Once she gets an idea under her bonnet, there's simply no talking her out of it. Now listen, 'tisn't much, but I'd fain offer you a discount on my wares. Pray, make good use of it, won't you?
What should I do? Could you come over here? I don't tell half as many lies as my parents.
Gather round.
What did you think of that story? 'Twas well told and all, but not particularly exciting, eh? I mean, it's the sort of thing you hear bandied about the tavern every other night, isn't it? I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, so I came out here to learn his ways. Haven't learned much, that's for sure. And by the look of it, he doesn't appear to be making much for his efforts, neither. So where's all his coin coming from, then? Makes a man wonder, it does.
Here at last.
We meet again. Truth be told, I was hoping we might. Would you care to stay and talk a moment? I'm glad. Sit down, won't you? I'm rather fond of this place. I ne'er imagined a city could be like this. So full of excitement, so alive. And how could I have? In all my life, I've hardly left the palace. My mother is quite strict. You understand. Oft did I long for a taste of normal life. Even aught as simple as going shopping for myself. My mother has always procured the things I covet for me, so to pick out an item and obtain it with my own hands held a certain appeal. Of course, in the end, you were the one who made the purchase. That's all right. I know you meant well. Besides, I can safely say it was still a novel experience. I wanted to give you something in return by way of thanks. Here, this is for you. My apologies, friend, but I'd best be going. I mustn't let Mother find out I left the palace. Thank you for indulging me. I do hope we'll see each other anon. Till then, farewell.
If I were you, Master, I'd not leave this unread.
Let's have a look then.
Oh, you there? Your presence is requested at the tavern this evening. Who's the one requesting? I didn't ask. 'Tis none of my concern. The fellow said aught about the usual place.
Business could be better, but I'm scraping by.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey. Treated to the full. Most hospitality in all. Much obliged. inspires naught but misgivings. Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey. When treated to the foremost, much obliged.
Fewer burdens certainly makes for smoother travels. I dare say the spring has returned to your stepmaster.
Dare I presume I've caught...
Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Sit back, relax, and enjoy the...
Greeting. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocation. If there is aught... I may assist you with, simply say the word.
Always a pleasure.
I'd fain put down my steel.
This isn't much to go on.
The rules at your neck.
Not sure what they expect.
Must be vigilant. The townspeople depend on me.
Greeting. Here we conduct all manner of procedures pertaining to vocations. If there is aught I may assist...
Do come again!
The rules at your neck.
Someone comes looking for a fight.
Well, you will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated...
You shan't hear me complain.
Now we've the vim to tackle the day ahead.
Off we go then.
I hope you slept well.
full week has passed since Sir Mildred set off. I suppose 'tis time we vacated her dwelling.
Very well.
I'll guide you there directly.
Good tidings, friend. How have you been keeping? As for me, I made the most of my week-long sojourn. One might even say I enjoyed myself overmuch. You see, I grew so fond of the destination my feet carried me off to, methinks I should like to live there. And that's when I thought, mayhap you've grown just as fond of this dwelling. Fond enough to purchase it from me? I can't just give it to you, mind. I've my relocation costs to consider, but I'd sell it to you cheap as I can afford. Well, friend, what say you? Sorry I am to hear it. You know where to find me, should you change your mind?
'Tis the dream of many to own a home, master. Shall we gather the requisite funds to make it our own?
Indeed. You are. Correct.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by
You! This looks like trouble. You! You! This looks like trouble.
My, I'm trapped like a rat in a cage. This Arisen's both shrewd and fleet of foot. Ah, 'tis obvious, no? I am an agent, of a sort. Let's just say there are some who don't want you wandering about as you please. I was to report on your comings and goings, you see. But I suppose that job's over, now you found me out. So, how about it, friend? Will you let me go? I've no reason to trouble you any further. Aye, aye. You'll have your coin. That's how this works, isn't it? Greed will get you nowhere, friend. But worry not. You won't need it where you're headed.
Oh, I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
You there! Halt!
Shit! We're in for it now.
With all likelihood, he is an agent dispatched from Batal. Pray, let us handle the rest. We will hear all he has to say before the week is out. I bid you, wait till then.
Report to me if aught catches your eye.
We will hear all he has to say.
You're always such fun to talk to. I've brought you a gift. Will you accept it?
You're acting up.
Tiding store from auto track more cost. My legs are stiff as boards after training.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Well, could use more places like this.
Hard. I'm barely scraping by. There is a chance of being beset by... beasts or brigands in an ox cart, but I'm willing to take the risk to put my feet up.
It would allow us to save our strength, assuming we are not attacked, that is.
This ox cart's bound. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
I'm nodding off where I stand.
Say, you wouldn't happen to have seen a pretty stone lying about, would you? One befitting the name the Jadeite Orb. 'Twas stolen from me while I was delivering it, and if Master Everard should find out, he'd wring my neck. 'Tis no exaggeration. He's had people killed afore, more than a few at that. To be quite truthful, I'd intended to sell off the Jadeite Orb and quit this place for good. Working under a man such as him, I'd only get chewed up till he decided to spit me out. That jewel was my last hope. Now it's gone. Unless you were to find it for me. Would you, sir? Oh, pray do a poor man a kindness.
The Jadeite Orb could be any...
Life's been pretty kind.
Welcome, sir. After all, 'tis folly to linger on a single vocation when there are so many exciting... Always a pleasure.
Have you come from Vernworth? How are things there? The ancient battleground to the north is overrun with hordes of fell beasts, and so little are survivors anticipated that you'll find not even a checkpoint here. In times past, 'twas safe enough a night, when the monsters sleep, but no longer. Since a few days past, skeletons and phantoms have made this their nightly battleground. 'Tis nigh impassable now. It could be that aught's befallen the cenotaph. I'd heard the spirits had calmed somewhat since 'twas erected. Say, if I cannot dissuade you from traversing the ancient battleground, would you consider passing by the cenotaph and making sure aught's aright with it.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Well, there's always demand for weapons, particularly near the... border where quarrels... occur every other day. Always a pleasure. Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
Greetings. You are the Arisen, are you not? Tell is you travel quite a bit. Tell me, in your comings and goings, did you happen to encounter a man by the name of Offulv? He seems to have vanished while in possession of a treasure known as the Jadeite Orb. My fellow merchants are scouring the city for him as we speak, but have had no luck as yet. And if I may be candid, our primary concern is not the merchant, but rather the orb. 'Tis an item of precious importance to myself and my partners, you see. I must see it reclaimed, post-haste. And in my hour of need, who should wander by but the good Arisen? What say you, sir? Would you be so kind as to seek out the Jadeite Orb on my behalf? You will be rewarded handsomely for your service. Of that I can assure you.
It seems this Jadeite Orb is in high demand.
Would you be larcenous deeds of...
Let me get that.
Wonderful to strike true.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
A solitary shard is good for little. We need to seek out more of these if 'tis to be of use.
We must take care not to throw it away by mistake. There's ought to be found there. Can you not see it?
We ought to take a closer look.
Master, if ever your pack grows cumbersome, know that I would be glad to purchase any of your unwanted items.
Will you not miss my company once I am gone?
If ever you've need of an ear to listen, you have...
cannot break it from this side.
Perhaps.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master? Seems there are wolves on the prowl.
Nicely done.
Yon statue makes for a fine landmark.
Why don't we go take a look?
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
care where you place your feet. A sharp incline is as like to throw us off balance as 'tis our enemies. Might I be of assistance? I shall see it done. We've got choppers.
A fine display of skill.
I'm merely...
Not a bad idea. Feast your eyes on this.
Very useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Sunset draws near.
We shall have to be all the more vigilant.
Now there's a worthy prize, if only 'tweren't so far away. You are full of surprises. I look forward to informing my own master of that strategy.
It is not what I expected. is a remarkable treasure we found.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us. At last. Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. My word. This ox cart has been destroyed.
The work of goblins, mayhap.
We ought to proceed with caution. We could do... Lantern's light. Allow me.
Thank you. There we are. That ought to keep me light on my feet. We've no healing magic at our disposal, so a curative will have to do. A good meal makes one appreciate those 'tis shared with.
We ought to thank the Arisen for preparing such fine ingredients.
I could have done no better.
I can do no less than serve it to the prison.
Listen.
We shall have to make use of curatives till a mage joins our ranks.
Well done, Master. I'll go and open the chest.
An impressive view. We can infer much of the lay of the land from here.
Perhaps we might take a moment to savor the scene.
Right you are.
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I can show you the way.
Most impressive, Master.
Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues.
I have to be somewhat overdone. No matter.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
All told, I'm rather satisfied with my performance.
It will be an honor to serve by your side. Resurrected as we are, this battle ought to be a
We must not let down our guards.
How dare you make a fool of me? Well done!
Tis in caverns such as these that monsters thrive.
Narrow passages may await us. Be on your guard.
Of course. I shan't allow any further harm to you.
Our chances of victory are slim. The prudent choice is to beat and retreat.
I know not what to say.
heathen. The product of heedlessness.
Anyone able to aid our comrade? Master, watch out!
Focus your strength, Arisen. This foe is fleet of foot. Unless we can hinder it somehow, our attacks aren't like to find purchase.
There is no way to follow it over Hastings.
Yes, of course. I see now.
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
Not far to go now. Keep your focus. Did my best to match your skill.
This is my first time clapping eyes on such an item. I expect my own master has yet to even discover it. Keep your ears pricked. Our foes might betray themselves with the slightest sound.
Be sure to keep your wits about you.
I cannot fault your prowess. Come, follow my example. We were very thorough. Whatever secrets this place held ought to be ours now.
Let us make for a safe location where we might regain our strength.
Pray, allow me to open yon chest. Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
Perhaps 'tis time we returned to our base of operations and deposited some of our finds.
Another statue? Mayhap 'twill yield us sort of use.
I can foresee no reason not to go see it. Close.
We've made it then. What's our first order of business, Arisen? Buy a little something, won't you?
Hope to see you again. Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
An investment made for safer travels can hardly be called extravagant. Let me get that.
This is where I come when life gets overwhelming.
Sir Arisen! Thank heavens you've come. Saurians have claimed the village yet again. If you can believe it, just when almost all of the villagers had arrived as well. Oh, why must these scaly fiends beset us so?
Oi! What are you doing, standing about when there's work to be done?
Jonas! This is the good sir I spoke of. The one who called the Saurians for us.
Is that right? Then I expect you to aid us with this mess, stranger. You did it once afore, eh? Only natural you'd help finish the job.
My apologies for the chief's temperament. Yet he speaks truly. We have need of your strength. Pray, cull the beasts as you did before, sir. I dare say you are the only one upon whom we can depend.
More Saurians. Let us deliver them a swift end and ensure the village's safety.
Saurians, Master!
I shan't let them harm you. I've got it pinned. You'll have a hard time spitting a salt fluid at us now. The Arisen has been drenched.
The Saurians are no more, I see. That's twice you've come to. You're more than a friend to Hard. Truly, we cannot.
Here he is! I found our troublemaker!
Jonas! What is the meaning of this?
This blasted beastren went and ventured into Stormwind Cave. How many times have we said none are to tread there? But he just had to poke his nose where it didn't belong. There can be no doubt he's the one who incited the Saurians' attack.
Forgive me. I never meant for any of this to happen.
Trust a beastren to muck things up.
Jonas! Surely there's no need for such talk.
You would say that, wouldn't you? Seems to me beastrens go causing problems, and we humans are lumped with the job of cleaning up after them.
Jonas, please! You're being ridiculous.
There!
I do apologize. It would seem things have turned rather uncomfortable. But we mustn't let this sour your triumph. You came to our aid when we needed it most, and for that, you have our gratitude, Sir Arisen. I do hope you shall visit us again anon.
It was a rotten note to end things on. I do hope Sir Fioran will be alright. It seems we must venture to Trevo Mine. I believe it lies to the northwest of Vernworth. Follow me, Master. I shall guide you to the location.